Hello and welcome. This is Candace with another video on the Pawsome Stamps YouTube channel, and today I have a card inspired by this month's orange and green color palette challenge. So let's get started. So I'm going to mix and match a couple stamp sets here. I have the bear from the Ugly Sweater stamp set, and then I have the balloons, which I'm going to use from the Spring Day stamp set. I like to mix and match stamp sets together and stretch them beyond the seasons they were intended for to get more use out of them. So I stamped down the bear, and then you can see I'm coming in with my balloons that were already stamped on tracing paper to see where I like those. And then once I'm happy with where they are, I align my stamp with them, hold them in place, and then bring my MISTI down so I know they're going to stamp exactly in the right spot that I want them. I like to do this when I'm masking images or when I'm stamping something on top of something that's already had a lot of color put on it or anything like that, just to make sure I'm going to stamp them in the right spot and not ruin my card. So once that was done, I'm going to move on to my Copic coloring. So as you can see, I am coloring the bear, and it did look like a hot mess at the beginning, but after a few layers, it did end up looking a lot better. I really like this kind of softer caramel color, and with the darker shadows on the outside, I think they look super, super cute. And then I'm going to come in and color the balloons in different colors that are inspired by the color palette challenge. So this month we have one that is oranges and greens and kind of yellow. So it is more of getting into the fall and autumn sort of spirit. We always encourage you to play along. I'll link down to the blog post below that has all of the details. All you have to do is share a Pawsome Stamps inspired card on Instagram using the palette as your inspiration and use our challenge hashtag. And again, I will link below all of the details. So now I'm coming in and I just laid down some Distress Oxide inks for my background. I used Ripe Persimmon, Carved Pumpkin, Dried Marigold, and Squeezed Lemonade. And then I'm coming in with the Rays of Sunshine stencil, and I'm just coming in heavier handed, this time with my Distress ink blending tools instead of the blender brushes so I can get more color down. And instead of the Squeezed Lemonade, I switched it out for Mustard Seed so it would have a bit of a tone on tone look because the Squeezed Lemonade had already been a bit heavy handed. So then I'm going to come in and do some grass that I'm going to overlay on my background. And for this one, I ended up using evergreen bough, rustic wilderness, and pine needles towards the top to give it some shadow. And this was a bit bigger than my card, but when I have it all taped down, I kind of can align the hill wherever I want it to and then cut off the excess. I find that easier to put it together that way rather than trying to cut the hill down first and then it being too small and not fitting on the card. So then I'm going to come in and use that happy birthday greeting from the macaroon stamp set. I love this happy birthday. I use it on so many cards and I'm always in need of birthday cards. And I'm just going to white heat emboss that. And then I'm going to stick it down on my card using my T ruler so it's nice and straight. And then I'm going to put down my little bear. Next, I'm going to come in with some sequins to finish off the card, and this is the Lotus Flower Blend, which goes so perfectly with this color palette. There's so many warm yellows and greens and a few gold ones. And there we have the final card. We'd love to have you participate in the challenge. Don't forget to head to the link down below and subscribe so you don't miss any future inspiration from the design team. And I will see you in another video. Bye!